Here are top best ways to earn money as well as make money online. Yes, this is a continuous tutorial video for beginners where I explain the basic foundation of how to start making money online. In this particular video, I'm going to be giving you guys all the earning opportunities and ways that you can make money from this internet space. But before we dive deeper, I want to officially congratulate those that have checked the earlier videos which I've given about the earning money online, the basic foundations that you need to know before you start thinking of monetization or whatsoever. I gave it breakdown even to monetization stage. I believe those that watch those videos, I believe your mindset has been shaped and you are beginning to understand what exactly is going on this internet space. You see, for you to succeed on this internet space, you must have a clear picture of what is going on this internet space, and that is what I did in that particular video. I'm going to be leaving the link to those videos in this description box of this video so that you can, those that are just coming across the channel, you can do well to check it. However, I will advise you to pay close attention. If possible, you can get a pen and a paper to jot down everything I'm going to be talking about in this particular video. So for you to make money online, you must see the business side of what exactly you are coming to do on this internet space, and then you must build a career path on this internet space. So how do you get to understand the business side of this internet space? You see, the internet space is a market square. Yes, just the way you go to the market, you see millions of people, thousands of people moving about, everybody doing what he feels like doing. But for you who is going there, I believe before you go to the market, you already have a clear picture of what you want to do, whether you want to buy something or you want to sell something. That is, you have a clear motive. The only people who, that is the same thing that goes on this internet space. So that means if you want to succeed on this internet space, you must understand what exactly people who are making this money online are doing. How are they starting it and how are they doing it? That means for you to succeed, you already have a clear understanding of what they are doing and what they are doing, why they are doing it that way, and how they are doing it. So without that, you are going to just look like somebody who is just going to the market to be looking for money. And let me tell you, if you just stand up overnight and you go to the market with hope of getting money there, you only end up wasting your entire day coming back without anything in your pocket. And two things are involved. It's either you keep wasting that time without learning the basic foundation until you get to a point where you become a scammer or a fraudster. That is what leads a lot of people into becoming internet fraudster. And let me tell you the truth, if you understand this internet space very well, you have a higher chance of building reputation and building lifelong opportunities with friends and people that you make money for your entire life without really stressing yourself anymore, because you would have built that trust with people and they will be willing to give you their money without any stress. And you get to understand this. So, and before you do that, you must have a solution driven mindset. You must be a solution driven minded person, just like what I'm giving it to you guys. I believe you get to appreciate it. However, now as we are diving into it much more, we are going to be looking at freelancing and remote work. Yeah, some of you have tried this, it never worked. Why? Yes, it will not work because most of you don't understand what exactly freelancing is. You think freelancing is when you just go online and you start posting video that you're a video editor, or sending people message you're a video editor, you are this, you are that, you are administrative this, you are that, you are copywriter. It doesn't work that way. What solution are you actually providing with that your skill? It goes beyond just learning a skill. This is the internet space. Is not like the conventional university where you go to collect certificate. It doesn't work that way. Those certificates will become the most useless thing in your life if you don't know the solution you are giving to people and how to let them know that this solution is really worth it, because nobody will carry his money and just give you just like that. So you must understand this thing. So this is why I'm taking my time to explain some of these things, and I believe some people don't really take it very serious. Most of the time in my videos, I don't really worry people to subscribe or to follow. The reason is this: if you ignore what I'm teaching here, you will not understand how much it costs me to learn some of these things I'm giving you guys here in this particular video. Yes, if it is very easy, a lot of people would have succeeded, but most people don't take it serious because you didn't pay any money, so you're having access to this video for free, so you will not take it serious. Don't worry, when you ignore it at the appropriate time, when I start posting certain things here from the experiences I got, if you disturb me, I will charge you money to pay. Maybe by then you will start taking these things very serious. The career path to learning on this internet space is very broad, it's very, very long, and it can cost you billions of dollars, millions of naira just to learn some of these things. It's capital intensive, so it's better you pay attention and learn it closely as I'm explaining now. Get your biro and paper. Jot down what I'm going to be explaining now. It will really be of help to you. There is no free money on this internet space. I'm actually speaking from experience. Everything I'm going to be listing here are things I do personally. Yes, and I've watched it work. So freelancing is a business model where you get to offer solution to people where they pay you in return. That is business for you. So that means you must be solution driven mindset. Yes, because whether you're a graphic designer, video editor, web developer, virtual assistant, social, nobody is going to carry his money and pay you just like that. Yes, you must prove, you must show the person that this solution you are giving actually works and is going to help this person. Let me tell you, the biggest secret to making money in this life is when you help people to make more money. That is a basic secret. That is the number one secret about this internet space. So that means irrespective of the solution you have that you are trying to make money with, if the person who you are trying to promote yourself, who you are trying to make him patronize you, if he cannot see the potentials of improving in that business that he or she is doing, he will never pay you. Yes, and he will never patronize you. So that is the first thing you need to understand. Then you need to understand that who are these people that need this solution that I have. Whether you are a freelancer, you are a copywriter, you are a blogger, you are a website, social media manager, who are they? Where are they located? How can I reach out to them? You must ask yourself these questions. These are realities that you must ask yourself. Yes, because they will not know you. There are over 1 billion people that comes on this internet space every blessed day. So you need to understand where are they located. That is where you talk about freelancing platform where you create accounts and the rest of them. Posting on social media alone will not work. You must understand all these strategies. That is what I'm explaining now. I'm going to be breaking these things down. This is just an overview that I'm giving. So you must ask yourself, how do you now help them? Yes, people love people who help them to solve a particular problem, because some of you might not know me, but by what I'm teaching you guys, you begin to appreciate what I'm talking about. Because some of you will understand with me that you have paid for courses that what I'm teaching you here, you didn't even learn half of what you paid for. But if on a very good day I ask you that I will charge you money to teach you some of these things, a lot of people will not have paid. But I believe by the time I begin to show you guys some workings and how these things work, you'll be amazed. You will now see that what you will even be paying will not even be anything serious. So that is it. So this is why most of the time in my tutorial I try to make people pay attention. It's when you pay attention that you understand. So these are the available earning opportunity. We have the freelancing. Yes, I've given you guys a preamble of what the freelancing is. So whether you want to learn freelancing, whether you're a blogging copywriter, that is which is the general name, you want to help people write for their social media, write for their posts, write books, write whatsoever, you must look for where they are. As a graphic designer, yes, we want to go into graphic design, create logo, social media graphic, branding material, and the rest of them. Yes, graphic design is a very good business model, but the key thing there is you must have seen people show you that somebody paid them so amount of money for graphics. You would have been wondering what is so special about graphic that this person is paying this kind of amount of money. Yes, you see, when it comes to graphic designs, it's not only about logo and social media. The branding of business is the key thing about graphic design. Yes, there are emails that are designed in graphic form. For somebody like me, if you contact me to do such design for you, I'm going to charge you very good amount of money, because I'm going to be building a template that anybody can connect with. Any business person that sees, these are professional standard that we'll talk about here. You must train yourself, you must build that career path to becoming a very good professional in that thing. So it's not about using those random AI that you see, they tell you how to make money with graphic design, a 5-minute video. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. So I'm going to be talking about the graphic design aspect. You get to see what I'm talking about here. People want highly professional skill. You must train yourself to be very, very good in that thing. So you need to know that as a business, this design, let's say for example, I want to offer my graphic design to a particular company, Coca-Cola or whatsoever. I'm going to be designing sales page for them using beautiful graphics. You see, graphics says a lot about your product, about who you are. The first thing people try to notice when you scroll on social media are graphics. They are pictures. When you move on the street, you get to see billboards. These are graphic designs. These billboards are not just random images you are seeing. The reason why it's very easy for you to recognize your business is because of their billboard. You get to see how they take their time. They spend good money to get those things done. You think they don't know what they're doing? You see, the first thing about internet space is getting attention. How do you get people's attention? You don't get people's attention by just closing your eye. It's when you position yourself, you package yourself. It's all about packaging. Then before they identify, I like what this guy is doing. Can you do same for me? So that is what we are talking about here. We are talking about video editing. Yes, we'll talk about video editing. This is another level again. People want high engaging videos. From my experience, let me tell you guys one of my experience when I started learning on this internet space. I never understood that video editing is very, very broad and very, very lucrative until I came across Mr. Beast. I was actually interacting with his video editors without knowing, until one day when I went for a live interview with them. They sent me their template and everything. After going through those templates, wow, my understanding of video editing began to change. No matter how good your videos are, how do you make them engaging? How do you make them grab people's attention? Because no matter how much you spend on your ads, social media adverts, if you don't have a well-designed video, if your videos doesn't really capture people's attention to do what they want to do, what you want them to do, you are going to be wasting money on ads. This is the same thing that played out even in this graphic design. So this is why you see, when you are giving graphic design, you are trying to get attention. The same thing with video. So when you have a very good video editor, that single video can help a company make millions of naira. That single video. So if that video has a solution of making a company earn millions of dollars, it means they will pay you very good amount of money. The same thing when we talk about web design. People think web design is when you go and learn random code and begin to do it in there. The thing is, when you go and use one AI software and generate random nonsense stuff, then you call it that you're a web designer. Web design is very, very broad. It has to be very, very strategic. This is where we talk about putting up landing page, building up website for e-commerce platform and the rest of them. It's a lot of work, because you cannot just go and create a random website using AI and you think you're a web developer. It doesn't work that way. Every content on that website must be strategically placed. It must be placed in a way that will help the business owner solve a particular problem, get buyers, get people to take actions. This is where you get to see how valuable you are. These skills, imagine you have a website that catches people's attention, having millions of traffic. If 20% of millions of people who visit that convert, you know how much that company will be earning from that simple website that you design. And if you are very good in it, there is no company that will want to let you go. So this is how you make money, and you make this money by having recurring engagement with those particular company. We talk about virtual assistants, the same thing. Generating information, coordinating information for the company. We talk about social media managers. People think social media manager is when you create an account and you begin to post all sorts of nonsense comments on it, or you begin to write all sorts of nonsense. It goes beyond that. When we talk about social media managers, we are talking about investing. These are capital intensive things that organizations will be willing to hand over to you to pay you for performing such services. Because managing a social media account is not easy. I'm actually speaking from experience, because I have a couple of them I'm managing. Replying to people's comments every now and then, people's requests, people's questions, is not easy. This is where we begin to talk about AI automation. I'm going to be looking at that again as time goes on. You get to see why these days people get to pay some of these AI experts a lot of money to handle all those tasks for them. That means if you have that skill, that is a very big opportunity for you. We begin to look at online tutoring and coaching. This we are talking about education. Yes, there are organizations that want to train people on how to use tech skills to managing their schedules and the rest of them, and running businesses for them. We have programs and apps. Yes, this is where we talk about developing apps and softwares for organizations. All their sales platform, where they keep record of all sales, what do they sell, generating QR code for their products, running inventory tests, running a host of other things. Begin to talk about accounting softwares, product management software, database management, and the rest of them. You begin to look at SEO optimization. People think SEO optimization is when you just begin to type random things. See, typing, when you come to it, this can be very, very brain tasking. When we talk about SEO optimization, you need to write in a strategic way that it doesn't only catches your attention, but Google is able to recognize it and place it on Google search. Imagine having a content that rank number 1 on Google search. Do you know how much solution you are giving to that company? I've made a couple of sales through Google search because I optimize some of my content so well that when you type the first keyword, it goes straight to the number 1 search on Google. And I've gotten feedback from people who told me that, okay, I got this product from you. Okay, how? Okay, from Google website. So this is the overall goal of the whole of these things, is this with digital marketing and information marketing. So these are high profile skills that you need to learn. People think that is why you need to really take your time to perfect it. When you perfect this thing, you get to appreciate it. So it goes beyond just doing things randomly and getting it off. So the next stage is we are going to be looking at content creation, that is online presence. Yes, most people underestimate what content creation is. They think content creation is when you create a social media account and you begin to post random videos with hope that one day the social media handle is going to monetize what you are doing. You see, the monetization stage of your social media's handle, whether Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, start from day 1. That means every single thing you are going to be posting on that platform counts. That is why after applying for the monetization, the social media handle managers must review your content. So it goes beyond just, so God bless you if you are somebody who goes to copy people's content and begin to post them up and down. They are going to get hold of you, and that will be the end of you. You would have succeeded in wasting your entire life, your entire time. So this is why you need to be strategic about some of these things. I've talked about content development strategy. Do well to check that video. So irrespective of whether you want to do that through social media handles, YouTube, podcasting, Instagram, TikTok, live streaming, and the rest of them, these are the any opportunities that you have. But you must, only one thing I always talk about when it comes to this social media handle is you must follow their rules. When you go against their rules, even after monetization, they can demonetize you and they don't owe you any apology. Yes, a lot of people have suffered this. More people will continue to suffer it. Ignore it and be at the receiving end. So another any opportunity is when we talk about it, we have talked about affiliate marketing. Yes, this one has remained very, very lucrative. But one thing, as I've keep saying, is you need to know that for you to make money with all these platforms, what you're actually doing is, when you talk about monetization here, you are actually helping them to make more money. That means for you to join the YouTube program, it means you must have worked for YouTube to a point that they are making reasonable amount of money from your channel. So that's the truth. Yes, so you must be aware of that. It goes beyond just posting and you think they will carry their money and give to you. No, they are paying you because people are spending money on those platforms, running ads to get customers to buy their products. That is why they are paying you if you are into the YouTube monetization program, even podcast or TikTok or Instagram or whatever platform you think of. Even as a blogger, that's the truth. So nobody will just pay you money just like that. So the best strategy to make money is to make people make more sales, make people make more money, make businesses make more money. By so doing, they can confidently give you their money. So that is what the monetization program of most of these platforms, even in affiliate marketing, is the same thing. Creating a platform on an affiliate platform does not give you any money. So you must be willing to work your ass and give them people to buy their product. That is how you promote. It goes beyond just sharing link. If you are sharing the link, how well do you know the product? Who are the people that need the product? How do you get them to convince them to buy? So these are all the things you must be aware of. When we talk about blogging, we'll talk about the same thing, which is the same thing. We'll talk about stock photography and the rest of them. So when you continue your ebook writing and publishing and the rest of them, or Amazon and the rest of them all. So these are the any opportunities that you get to see. Then we'll talk about e-commerce and selling products. Yes, when we talk about selling products, some of you have heard of a couple of platforms, Temu, Konga, Alibaba, and the rest of them all. Seller. All these platforms are platforms that help people to sell products. And the first stage is either you are selling somebody's product through affiliate marketing or selling your own product as a vendor, so, or publisher. So one of the any opportunity here is we have drop shipping. Yes, drop shipping is a business model where you pick product from a particular platform, let's say for example Amazon, and then take it to your own website and sell. That is drop shipping. So in this case, you are selling the product without even touching the product. In this case, you don't need to invest any money. The only money you get to invest is by having your own platform. A good example is Shopify. You pick a product from your own Amazon or Temu or whatsoever, then you go and sell it on another different platform. By so doing, you get to charge a particular commission. In this case, you are the one that will determine the new price. It's just the way business people do in real life. They can go to buy something online, maybe for a particular amount, let's say $50. Then they come to sell it to you at a particular amount, let's say $70. Even though in this case they have to touch the product, but when it comes to the digital space, they don't even need to touch the product. The person at the other end will just deliver the product. We have print on demand. This print on demand is a situation where you design custom t-shirt, custom clothes, custom materials, and then you sell. In most of these print on demand platforms, some of them they allow you to just put your designs here. When people place order, they will be the one to do the printing and delivery, while they pay you your commission for doing the design. I'm going to be giving links. I have a couple of platforms where I have all these links. I'm going to be giving you guys. The link will be in the description box of this video. It's going to be constantly updated so that I cover all these things I'm showing you guys here. We have selling handmade products. You can see this is where we talk about eBay, Shopify, Amazon, Temu, and the rest of them. We have flipping products online. You buy items and then you sell it to another person. We have creating and selling online courses, tech, and the rest of them. For those who are very professional, you understand that some places you get to pay money to learn even some of these things I'm teaching you here now. So we have subscription-based services. Subscription-based services is where you offer solution to people where they get to pay recurring fee to patronize. Especially platform that offers some of these email services, some of these sales landing pages, and a host of other platforms. So you get even running ads. Yes, there are people that pay people recurring over and over again to run ads for them, to manage their ads, to run. Even some of those platforms will charge you money to manage all this. Even with AI, some of the AI platform do the same thing. Then we now have tech and digital innovation. In this case, we are talking about NFT. When we talk about NFT, we're talking about platform that works like in form of crypto and the rest of them. Not really crypto in that particular sense, but they are digital art where you sell digital collectibles. They are mostly like stock and the rest of them, but they are much more a bit advanced. These ones, they design it, then they sell it out immediately. So some people who don't understand, this is where a lot of people get scammed. Most people go online to look for money thinking those platforms are like NFT, especially like the case of Amstar Combat, where a lot of people waste their entire time without really getting anything at the end of the day. They think the owner of those platforms are not smart. They are just taking advantage of your ignorance. If you know what I'm teaching you guys here, you wouldn't have fallen for such. So imagine on the internet space where there are over 1 billion people, and let's take for example half of them want to make money online, which is 500 million. So out of these 500 million, maybe only about 1 million are willing to really dedicate their time to learn. And out of this 1 million, only 500 finally invest their money and they understand everything like what I'm teaching here, and then they become successful. It means these 500 people, these 500,000 people will become the champions, and they are going to make use of the remaining almost 1 billion people that are still roaming on this internet space. Or they are going to take advantage of the remaining 500 million people that are roaming on this internet space hoping to make money. So you will now see that the 500 million people will become boss, and then the remaining 100 million. So irrespective of how you do the calculation, you get to see that the larger population will become slaves in the hands of those few people that have the technocrats, that have the technology, that understand the game. So that is exactly what is going on this internet space. This is why I'm taking time to explain some of this thing. Even in the aspect of the crypto trading, you see, if you don't understand the intrigues that are involved in this crypto trading, you are going to fall like the trap of those larger population that are just looking for free money. You are going to put in your money, you are going to be making losses, which is the same thing that goes on even with the host of other business platforms. So understanding the basic, the same thing with stock. People are losing money every day at the detriment of not knowing some of the skills that are invested. Even with the case of the betting, all those betting platform. Yes, when you do the analysis, you see how much people are spending and the population of people that are actually winning. You will now see that those that are winning are very few. That means the remaining bigger population that are not winning are slaves in the hands of those that are winning. So this is a modern day slavery that you need to be aware of. You need to really invest. See, the internet space is not really cheap and easy as it appears. It's possible for me to teach you guys some of these things because I know the volume of training I've exposed myself. On a very good day, you hardly see people that know some of these things like what I'm telling you guys here. So there are other ways which people make money online. There are people that do software testing and the rest of them. I've done this before too. Virtually everything I'm showing you guys here, I've done them, and I can confidently tell you that they work. Software testing and web app where you get paid for testing software. I'm going to be logging into my accounts. I'm going to be showing you how these things work, and I'm going to be teaching you guys. We have transcription and captioning. All those things, they work. We have research and survey. In short, one of the first time I made money on this internet space was through research and online survey. Yes, a lot of people told me that they are scam, but let me tell you the truth, it worked. Yes, it worked very well. When you know exactly what it is expected of you, you need to understand that there is no free money on this internet space. But if you understand the solution you are giving, you will know how to make money from it. But if you don't understand, you are just doing things randomly with hope of making, you will never make any money. So we have voice acting and audio narration. I've also made money with this. Even this data entry, you need to understand how they work. So what solution are you giving as a data entry to the person? Is it just to be typing random things and you think it's easy? See, nobody will pay you money. You see, you need to understand that for somebody to pay you money, two things are involved. It's either you know what he doesn't know, or you know how to do that thing very well that he doesn't know how to do. So that's it. Or if the person knows how to do it, it means the person, you are actually going to sacrifice a large portion of your time, which the person is not willing to sacrifice. So these are some of the realities that comes with when it comes to make money on this internet space or earn money on this internet space. So to go further, I'm going to be breaking down all these things and I'm going to be diving deeper into all, and I'm going to, so just make sure you follow and pay close attention. Get your barrel and paper. Take note of everything I'm giving in this particular channel. It's going to really be of help to you. And if you have anyone that you are so much interested in, you can do well to let me know at the comment section so that I will start working on it. Let me see those that really need some of this. I'm going to start with those that really need very fast, so that as I'm going to continue to break it down, you get to appreciate the whole of the concept of making money on this internet space. I believe at this particular point, you are beginning to have a much more understanding of what is going on. Remember, it's all about giving people solution. Most people who come online to do fraud, if they know what I'm teaching here, let me tell you, 90% of them will not go online to do fraud, because you would have built trust with people that are willing to work with you for your entire life because they notice that you are very good. I've actually rejected some people even paying me money because the work is actually very demanding, because I need to try to meet up to give you guys some of this value so that you get to understand what I'm talking about here. I understand that we have a very long negative narrative about the internet space, that everything on this internet space, for some countries, they think everything is fraud. So when they are coming on this internet space, they are looking at how to defraud somebody, whether for a product, whether as a product buyer or as a service buyer or as a service seller or as a product seller. It doesn't work that way. It's total nonsense. How do you waste your entire life winning somebody's confidence? See, the most difficult thing on this internet space is to getting somebody to trust you. But betraying that trust even place you more on a disadvantage. You who was able to gain that trust for that person to send you money. For every single person you try to defraud, you need to understand that over 1 million people will be aware of it. But what if you are doing the right thing, and for every single person, I've actually helped someone do something and I got to realize that the person later recommended about 5 more people to me, and the money I got from it was even more than what the person was actually willing to pay. So you can see how powerful the internet space is, right from the comfort of your home, the comfort of wheresoever. This is the life-changing opportunity that we never had before. Having your mobile office anywhere you are. I can be at any location and I will solve that person's problem, and that is all. The person doesn't need to be worried. So these are the realities that you need to tap into. So we are moving away from the era of 5 to 9 where you stay in the office because you think you will never get rich, no matter how much they are going to pay you, because the moment you retire, that is the end of it. But with the internet space, you can work your entire life because nobody cares how old you are. All they know is, okay, this guy is good, let me give him a shot. From the single shot, from there you pick up. Even if you have just 10 clients in a month and all of them are just paying you $100, that is how much. So I believe you learned something in this particular video. Do well to keep a date as I continue to give you some of these intrigues and all that you need to know. I believe you learned something in this particular video. So the decision is left for you. If you like, subscribe. If you like, just stay your way. Don't worry. When that time comes, you will pay me money. Very good money. I will charge you.